Howdy partners, how's it going? My name is Pixelated Fireball and welcome back to Scorched Earth. So, check it out, we finally got that dire wolf all raised and grown up. This is Fuzzy. I kind of ran around on this fella and leveled him up. Dude, he is fast. Here, check this out. Look at those hops. Look at the jumps, right? Look, you can just jump and fly around. Look at this. Now, the dire wolf is cool, all right? I know that's really interesting and really exciting. But the thing that I really wanted to show you is all that stuff that you see up there. And I'm sure you're wondering what that is, okay? I'm sure you're curious. Well, let's just say that I found a very creative solution to getting the metal that's all the way up there. We're gonna have to go up and I'm gonna just show you this. I pretty much turned this all into a parkour map and it's really, really fun. So let me actually get back up to the top there. If you remember from before, I have those sets of ladders put up there. We're gonna go up and explore. We'll just run past nature taking its course. Alright, so we're back here again. We gotta go up this ladder. I kind of changed a few things so that you could get up comfortably. Back up to this area where the crystal and all that obsidian was, which I didn't really mind very much of, because I'm pretty much recording this almost immediately after the last video. Give or take the time it took me to put this parkour stuff together. Whoa, that was close. Kind of freaked me out a little bit. I'm not doing safe in this here. This is cool. I actually really had a lot of fun doing this. It took me a good couple of hours, but a little bit of trial and error and I got it figured out here. So, let's keep going. We're gonna be able to get all the way over to that metal, and I know it's really, really far away, but trust me, there's a process. We gotta go all the way up here. All the way up here. Oh, there's a rock golem down there. There he is, you see him? He's stomping around. That's weird seeing one down there. Isn't that supposed to be an easy zone? Yeah, I don't think so. So yeah, here we go. We're moving, we're still moving. We get to do this in a bright, sunshiny new day. Isn't that great? So here we go. This is where the biggest change was finally made. Check this out. We can get up here. So, first things first, jump across here, you need parachutes, and I made a ton of them. So that's pretty much it. You make a parachute, you get across to here, okay? Hop down. So now you go to the next area right here. We're still not at the metal yet. We're not quite there. We have a little bit of a distance to travel. Now the thing that's unfortunate is that I can't build very far across without actually having supports and foundations underneath it, but this game has, you know, Terraria physics sometimes in that you can just keep building up. Like, there's nothing stopping me. So, I gotta make a running start here. That's why I have this here. We jump across, hop, and we go. And now we can fly across this whole area here. Just keep going in a straight line. Don't change your speed or anything like that. We're gonna go over here. I actually made it all the way up. I'm surprised. Last time I didn't quite make it up all the way. I'm gonna go up here. I should be able to hop up here, I think. Yep, there we go. Now we can keep going. This is what I did, alright? Instead of just like going and getting myself the ingredients for a mind wipe so that I could make a Lymantria saddle, this is what I did instead. So this one you can just make just jumping. Just cannonball across. Don't need to worry about that. We're still not at the metal yet. The hardest part of the whole thing was getting across this gap right here. So you gotta keep going. Keep going. Jump all the way over here. You won't fall to your death. It's just straight down, but just keep going. Then we make it to this platform right here. We keep going up. All the way to the top. This is another super duper tall Yes, indeed. Do you understand that? Good. Every once in a while, those incantations slip out. So this is another super high ladder. We're gonna keep going. This is what I did instead of, you know, progressing meaningfully. But this is all in an attempt to get some good stuff. So now, this is the hardest part. This part, trying to jump this gap, it's possible. It's very possible. It took a lot of trial and error to get myself at the right angle. But you kind of gotta do it just right, you know what I mean? Otherwise, you are gonna fall to your death. So here we go. And we jump, and there we go. I should be able to land right there on that platform, directly across from us. So in the meantime, check out that view. Isn't that nice? Look at that. Oh, yeah. Beautiful. Our base is all the way down there. You can kind of see it. Sort of in the background. Hell yeah. And check this out. We made it across exactly where I had hoped. Actually kind of overshot it a little bit. We drop down. And we go here. All the way up. Now, I know there's definitely better ways to do this, but, you know, I don't care. So, I ain't worried about it. Just keep going. We're almost there. We're not quite at the metal yet. Just gotta keep going. The satisfaction of finally reaching this, I'm telling you, it was out of this world. And we're out of water. We've totally dehydrated. This is a long journey. This is a really long journey. But here we go. We finally made it to the top of the tower. Check it out. Right here, we've got metal nodes. And not only do we have metal nodes, we've still got tons of obsidian, tons of crystal. There's trees up here for wood, for building. I mean, it's beautiful. We got 1 metal node, 2, 3. I think there's more over here this way. I know there's lots and lots of crystal up here. We can kind of keep going. Yep, gotta make it. Gotta find a way to make it here. There's another one, there's 4. And I think there's still another one. Yep, there's 5 metal nodes right there. We've got 6 right there. I think there's another one. Yep, there's 7 over there, and then 8. And I think that might be about it. I'm pretty sure. And you go over here to this side, and the rest of them are all over there. I think there's like 4 over there, 4 or 5. So yeah, there we go. Check it out. What do you think? Pretty cool, right? So now all we gotta do is mine all this stuff. Really, I don't need a lot right now. What I really just need is enough of metal to craft a smithy. That's really all I need. But yeah, look, we are really far up here. So we're gonna grab some metal while we're up here. The fruits of my labor, so we don't dehydrate to death. Gotta get back down there. We're gonna come up here and be a little bit more prepared. If I can get some metal tools, that'll be good enough for me. Not really gonna get very much out of this. It might be better to use a hatchet, I feel. Oh yeah, better to use a hatchet. We're gonna skip the stone, we're gonna keep the metal. But yeah, this is what I spent all my time doing. Instead of making meaningful progression, this is what I did, and it totally worked out, and I'm super excited about it. I have turned Scorched Earth into a parkour map. I have long thought this map would make a perfect map for, like, cliff platforms and glider suits and whatnot. Like, that would be amazing. Right, we're gonna drop this stone, way more than I need. Weight's pretty much where it needs to be, but I can still sprint. I am dying of pain and dehydration, and if you line it up just right, on top of this rock right here, and you jump, just relax. It'll take you right back to where you need to go. Isn't that amazing? Just patiently await your slow fall, and you will drop right back off at the base. Aren't you proud of me? Look at what I've done. I'm so proud of this. This is amazing. Quite literally the most amazing thing you'll ever see in your life. Honestly, this all goes out the window as soon as I can fly, I gotta tell you, unfortunately. I know, it was a waste of time. I'm probably very slowly flying over small metal nodes right now that would have made my life a lot easier, but that was fun. And that is gonna serve me well on Aberration whenever I finally get there, because building stuff like that, piece of cake. I had no trouble. A little bit of trial and error here and there, but not much. Look at that view. My goodness, you almost want to screenshot it. Never mind, I have a strap in the way. Oh, when did you look at that? A red drop right there. Amazing. Could I have aimed this any better? Touchdown in 3, 2, 1. Boom. Now you don't see that every day, do you? How's that for an intro, huh? What do you think? So, now we got this. Now I gotta make our smithy. Or our forges, so we're gonna grab that stuff. I should have enough to make everything. Got lots of stone. I want to be able to make 2. Drink my water here before I forget and die. Where is... I know I got flint. I know I got hide. Let's see if I can remember where I actually have this stuff. I do have vanilla with sprinkles on as well, by the way. In case you were curious. I'm gonna take 10 out of the mortar and pestle. Why can't I make more than 2? Oh, fiber. Yeah, fiber's kind of been a point of frustration for me. And now I need actually a feeding trough as well, which I should have the materials for. I just need a little bit of thatch. Don't quite have enough of thatch. I thought I did. I think I spent it all. I actually don't have enough thatch at all. Lovely. It's fine. We're gonna be fine. Okay. We'll put this up over here. And right there. Very nice. I'm gonna need something to power that, something to fuel it. Grab a couple of woods. All right, and now we're good to go. We got a little bit of light, we got a little bit of warmth. I have replaced some of the foundations in here with adobe. I probably should do more of that. But I do think I need fiber, don't I? Yes, I'm gonna need fiber. I need to do something for a fiber harvester. I gotta do something for that. I don't know if I have very much that I can do, but I need to do something. So, I think we're gonna go out and we're gonna go exploring. We are gonna go back up there for that red drop. We're gonna take our dire wolf. We're definitely gonna do that. Because that's like right up here. And it's a ring drop too, which means whatever's gonna be in this thing is gonna be absolutely outrageous. Come on, let's take a look. Let's take a look. Here we go. Big money, big money, big money. Let's see it. Oh, are you kidding me? Oh my god, an industrial cooker and a chemistry bench. That is amazing. What is that drop? That is ridiculous. And I almost feel bad for using that stuff now. Oh my. Apparently you can actually use regular arrows in these, by the way. Evidently. Yeah, but they don't deal much damage. But I feel like, comparatively, it's probably okay. You know what I mean? For the stage of the game that we're in. So what do I do with a headshot with this right here? What does it do? Yeah, okay. So here's the thing. That's my new knockout tool right now. There's no way for me to repair it, but I have 2 of them, so I don't care. So yeah, we're gonna use that for knocking stuff out. I actually didn't know that you could use regular arrows in that, which is crazy. All right, nobody told me. You guys didn't tell me anything. What are you guys doing, man? All right, here we go. We're gonna jump. We gotta hop. We gotta hop. We gotta hop. Here we go. Well, I guess that kind of took a big chunk out of progression, I suppose. I don't really know what I'm supposed to do with that stuff now. I guess I'll put this on. It's pretty dramatic. There are resources right there. But that's fine. Can I make flame arrows now? Is that something that I'm able to make? No, I mean, I can't make it, but yeah, I could have made flame arrows. Okay, well, dude, can I tame a phoenix with this now? Is that like some kind of damage that I can do? What's the damage exactly on this? That's crazy. Yep, that is absolutely nuts. Okay, got cactus broth too. We'll drink some of that stuff. Anemonite? Anemonite. My god. I'm finding Nemo, I'm telling you, I really am. Alright, let's make a smithy, and it'll complete our little thing we got going on here. Some of this, some of that. We need a little bit of stone. A little bit of stone, a little bit of wood. Alright, let's make smith here. Here we go. And boing, we got it. Perfect, like it was meant to be. Lovely. So now I can pull all that stuff out of there and put it in there. Should actually have some meat that I can throw in there as well. Got a little bit of stuff to do around the campsite right now. Just a little bit. Not a lot. We got a few things to knock out. I really kind of want to do a mad dash to making a fabricator now so I can get that chemistry bench going, because that will be fantastic for production. We will turbocharge our abilities. I could craft some flax stuff right now. I mean, I might as well. I don't know if that's really going to help me for weather-wise, but it'll keep me protected, at least. I'll still be dying of heat stroke, but, you know. I don't want to use chitin. That's a big no-no for me on this map. I don't want to do that. I need a pickaxe. That is what I need to make right now. At some point here, I want to be able to get that super spyglass, and I've got to get my engram stuff set up here. At some point, I do need to get my dino terminal stuff set up here, too, so we're going to take that, knock that out right now. Grab one of those, get a terminal built. We'll grab... What else is it that I need to make? There was something else that I wanted to throw together, but I don't remember what it was. Super spyglass, I gotta make that too. I've got the cementing paste, got the hide, we got the crystal, and we've got the metal. So I can make that, and I'll grab myself a water jar, so I don't have to worry about running out of water too much, especially if I'm gonna be making heavier armor. We'll grab a digitizer. Yeah, we're moving up here, right? We're advancing. This is what progression looks like, you know? Now, it's not powered yet, but at least I do have it made. So the next big step up for me is going to be a fabricator, which I should be able to get all the stuff for. I just got to go out and do a little bit more farming. I do want to get a fiber collector. I don't remember what all collects fiber. A Stygi would be nice. One of these guys would be really handy. I don't remember if I actually have the, what's it called? The saddle for it. I think that's made... Yeah, I do have the ability to make it, so I don't have the metal for it yet. I'm going to have to go up and do some more farming, but having one of those would be really nice. So let's see... Where did that thing go? Okay, so it is boloable. I know that. We're gonna tame this guy right here. Thought I had a bola. Maybe I don't have a bola. I lied. I had a bola. I actually have 2 bolas, believe it or not. Shock and awe, that is right there. Let's see. Let's go back up there. We're gonna tame this guy. This is gonna be a nice little flint metal stone harvester for us. Another early game champion here. Let's set you to passive. We're gonna do this. We're gonna hit you with one of these. See how long it takes you to knock out. You don't take very much in the way of headshot damage at all. What about in the back? What are you taking for Topor there? Not much. Is it doing less? It can't possibly be doing less. Even though it does do less damage with these. I think it's just gonna die. No, it's actually gonna be okay. There we go. Yep, it's out. So I should be able to use that fancy pants herbivore taming stuff, right? That good old Plateosaurus down here's making. How many do I have? Should be a bit of them. I was gonna say 25. Okay, what do we got here? Let's see how quick you tame. If at all. Got slow metabolism, you're not eating very fast. I wonder if that kind of screws things up here. Kind of unfortunate. If that screws it up and makes you eat slower, that sucks. So he's eating that. It's going up about 9%. Yeah, I mean, it still takes 22 Meja berries, so that sucks. But it will eat. It's gonna eat pretty much all of them, but it will eat, so. Let's check the surrounding areas here, I guess, while we wait. Even though I do know better now after my experiences before not to run too far away. Oh, there's you. You're gonna be a problem. You're gonna be a big problem. There we go. We'll get some prime meat. Get some prime going here. And there we go. We're gonna call you Head Bonker, because that's what you are. Check it out. I could ride this thing without a saddle, too. That's pretty neat. So you can harvest berries. Doesn't get me any thatch, unfortunately. Or not thatch. Oh, it does get me, what was that, rare mushrooms and rare flowers, though. I don't know what the drop rate of that is, but at least it's kind of showing up. Lots and lots of thatch. I got a 30% imprint on this guy already, so that's kind of handy. Good thatch harvester. Not really much in the way of wood, but I mean, we got options for that here. Really where it shines is the stones right there. Yeah, that's nice. Flint, some stone. Doesn't collect sand, though, it looks like. Unfortunately. Unless maybe that's the wrong rocks. That guy ain't picking up any sand, so... Guy can't collect sand at all. Doesn't look like it anyway. Another one of these guys. That's the third jug bug I've got in a row. Not doing too bad there. 209 also, that's decent. That's a good bit of stats there. Put some points into melee. Keep you rolling, but yeah, that's good. Stone, berries. We got a few berry harvesters now. We have that oil now, so what do I need for the fabricator now? Just some metal, a little bit more cementing paste. Oh, we'll start putting towards some stuff for that there. We'll get that going. All right, let's get crafting. Should better make a good bit of it in there. We're gonna be good to go. You got all the meat in the world in there, so we'll keep you. Just leave you stay. Let's run out on this guy for a little while, see what all we can grab. Lots and lots of flint, lots and lots of thatch, lots and lots of wood. Berries, I'm just gonna take them out and give them to you. Wanna keep fine china out here rolling 24/7. Constantly making those berries. I'm gonna need them back now because, you know, you ate them all. Wasn't there a few more left in there? Yeah, there was. There was 8. I want to throw those out. Woohoo! Good thing I remembered. Thanks for reminding me, guys. I appreciate it. I know somebody was yelling at me. You got to, because I won't remember. All right, let's go ahead and see what kind of trouble we can get into with this guy. I really want a lot of berries. I'm just kind of trying to see what I can collect here. Oh, that doesn't work at all. Okay, come on, charge. There we go. We're charging. That didn't work. Didn't break stuff at all like I thought it would. Looks like this guy's not really collecting silk either. So he can't harvest silk, he can't harvest sand. Maybe it's because it's still relatively new and it wasn't really updated for things like Scorched Earth and whatnot yet. Which is weird because I was using this on Ragnarok. I used one of these guys on Rag for a little while. Maybe this guy's a better dedicated like metal harvester, perhaps? He gets a good weight reduction for stone, I will tell you that. Nothing for metal. Flint is pretty light in there. Wood, you don't get any weight reduction for. Against my better judgment, I do kind of want to take him up to the Badlands. I want to see what I can do with this guy. Really add a little bit more focus onto these lovely modded creatures that I've had installed the whole time. Like, I've literally had them the whole time. It ain't new. These guys have been in the mod list for however long I've been doing my Ark playthroughs. And I'm just now using them. It's a shame. I hope these guys are on Aberration. Having any early game utility tame on that map is a massive benefit. Maybe I need that saddle. You think maybe that's what the problem is? Giving that little bit of extra armor there. Maybe that's why I can't do metal yet out of these rocks. Or maybe that like, because wasn't the, it was in Prehistoric Beasts. And I forget which creature it was. It was one of those theropods. Oh boy, there's one of you. Oh God. Are you stuck? Are you bugged? Are you glitched into a wall? You poor idiot, you. You're a cool looking one too. Well, guys, we're gonna tame a Thylacoleo today. Thylacoleo today, caves tomorrow. That's amazing. That is absolutely ridiculous. Okay, guys, well, we have a Thylacoleo now. I'm gonna run back and grab some prime meat, I guess, and cook it. It's a good thing I have some in my direwolf. That's hilarious. We'll be right back. So let's go ahead and throw it in there. That should be good. Sprinter? What is that trait? High endurance. Can run for longer than most. That's wonderful. It's a really cool color scheme, too. Like, I really like that. That red and black. That's awesome. Okay, well, we're just gonna, I guess, feed this guy. I don't have lamb chops, even though it is pretty easy to find mutton on this map. Can I get cactus with this guy? I can get cactus, at least. That's good to know. So I can harvest cactus. I can get everything but sand. So this guy could pretty much be like a one-man, like, Adobe farming machine right now. But for whatever reason, it won't let me get sand. That's ridiculous. Also, I guess for those of you that don't know, yeah, I did put cooked prime meat in here. I did, because they prefer cooked meat. They won't eat the raw stuff for whatever reason. Cats are picky. There's a big boy right there. What are you? You're a big boy. Oh, not really. You're not that big a boy. Scorched Acro, though. If I had the means to knock that out, I don't know how I would knock that out. Usually it's narcotics or... Well, I mean, I have shields. Should I try to tame that thing? It's a low level, so I mean, it's not like it's going to be a boss killer, but I mean, I don't really have, I don't have any more prime meat left. I cooked it all and gave it to my Thyla, but could I get an early game acro? Run around with these ridiculously overpowered tames on day one? I mean, it's not like me being a high level would really be, like, it's not like it's out of the ordinary, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not getting an unfair advantage for that kind of thing being a high level. Hey, I'll give it a try. I'll see if I can do it. I'll get eaten. Doesn't matter. But, you know, I have lots of narcotics. I don't have any, like, biotoxin, but we're deal with this guy first, though. Definitely gonna deal with this guy first. Just in case that guy wakes up, we're gonna bury him a little bit here. I get some berries. Can I get berries out of this here? Is it not gonna collect berries now? Okay, so I can get berries out of some things, but not everything. I see. Little tailspin that it does. Can that get stuff? No, that just gets berries. That gets a lot of berries. That's okay. We're gonna get some narco berries. We're gonna put them all in there. I'm gonna force feed him a ton of berries. Just to keep his ass sleeping. I don't want you waking up because I want you to be my new friend. We're gonna feed you a whole stack. I got an early game Thyla, and you didn't, cause I'm better than you. What'd you do your first day on Scorched Earth? We're on day 3. We're taming Thylacolios and getting ready to do caves. I just got here, you know? I spawned in on water. I got high-end industrial crafting tables out of a loot drop, getting gear and creatures left, right, and center, and now I'm taming a Thyla, a level 100 that was trapped. He couldn't even get out. He was waiting for me up here, even after my long abandoned creatures. Oh, here comes this guy right here. It looks like he wants to be a friend too. He wants to be my friend. He does. I can't run away. I'm terrified of this thing despawning, but what about you? You got babies? You have any babies? You do have a baby. You have a baby, and you're a 110. If I could kill you, I could get your baby. And having you would then make it possible to get a Dzungariotherium once I get the equipment for it. Dude, I'm ready to go. I'm telling you. This map is going to go by so quick. This series is going to be like 10 episodes. Scorched Earth is going to be so fast. I'm already enjoying this way more than the island, I gotta tell you. So much fun. There we go. We got our new buddy right here. We're gonna call you Carnifex because that's your scientific name. Look at this guy. Or this gal right here, in fact. She is so mean looking. She looks like she would eat me in a heartbeat without a second thought. That's awesome. Okay, so we got a Thylacolio out of that. That's awesome. The things you just stumble across, I tell you. The things you just stumble into. So then also, I am actually going to go up into the Badlands. I want to see if I can get some metal out of this guy. I'd like to. Without having to drag him all the way back up there. As fun as my little parkour area thing is there, you know, I'd like to, you know, not have to do that too often. Like I said, it goes out the window as soon as I level up again. What's in you? Ooh, okay. Ascendant Desert Cloth. Dude, I'm telling you, it's too easy. Look at all this preserving salt. Oh my. So, yeah, we have Ascendant Desert Cloth now. We're getting attacked by a dire wolf. It's fine. This thing almost does as much damage as my dire wolf. We'll bonk you. Can I stun you? Is that what the spin does? No, it doesn't. It just harvests around me. Okay. Does this do, like, damage, like, torpor-wise here when I hit you? It does. It does a good bit of oh, wait. Was it the tail spin that did that? Wait a minute. Hold on a second. We need to do some testing. We need to do some testing with this creature right now. Let me find something that is a knockout tame. Let me see. There's some stuff up here. There's terror birds. More Barsboldia. Lymantria, Jugbug. Being chased. Oh, God. Hey, I found a knockout tame. Send him in orbit. How about this? How about we spin? Did that do it to you? No. It is just the melee that does it. It's just the melee. And you are really outrageously annoying, Microraptor, I've got to tell you. Really freaking annoying. Yeah, I got 12 seconds of diminishing returns. Oh, God. You're just going to be a problem. You know, I was looking for creatures up here. This isn't what I wanted. Oh, stop it. What are you doing? I hear that friggin' noise, I'm telling you. How about this? How about these apples right here? Can you be bolted? Yeah, you can be bolted. So this is what I'm going to do to you. All right, because you're bothering me. We're going to switch here. We're going to do this. Okay, check this out. That's what I'm talking about right there. Anybody else? By chance, perchance. On occasion. Anyone, huh? Yeah. These guys don't know what they're getting themselves into. What's this? Anything? Nope, that was me. Okay, we got more junk here, more meat. I am gonna get up there and I am gonna look at some things, I'm telling you. I am gonna do it. I don't know when it's gonna happen, but it is gonna happen. It'll be done. Okay, now, can I please, if it's not too much trouble, I'm gonna go up here and the first thing I'm gonna bump into is a rock golem. It'd be funny if these guys did full damage to those, though. I always wondered why Ankies, Dodix, and things like Stygies and whatnot couldn't do big damage to them. Like, anything like this, I feel like you should be able to hit for full damage to a rock golem. Like, look at that thing's head. You're telling me it ain't breaking stone? Come on now. I know one can find metal up here. I do have to be careful, though, because this is definitely dangerous territory. I think a lot of the metal that you will find up here is up alongside these little canyon walls. Oh, yeah, there's some right there. Okay, we're good. Oh, tell me one of those is a rock golem. I was gonna say, it kind of looked like one. All right, what do we have here? A little bit, not a lot. It's a shame you can't do the same thing with these as you can with Ankies and whatnot. That'd be nice. You get a lot of weight reduction on this, so we're gonna stock up on some metal. We're gonna get geared up here. I know there's a Ceratosaurus down there. I saw it. I know it's down there. There's another Thyla too. You know, when I'm playing, like, actively looking for these things, I can never find them. Never in a million years. I got about 2 stacks. It's probably good for what we need. That's a 65, ain't too bad. There's obsidian there too. I don't know if these guys can get obsidian. I don't want to be here too long. He's already half health, so, and I'm encumbered, so we're gonna have to kind of do some bunny hopping here, but we'll get back home. I wonder, can the charge get me back faster? Here we go. Oh yeah, it works. Okay, cool. This works. We just gotta kind of aim it. There we go. It isn't blowing through much stamina. It's blowing through it, but not a lot, not quickly. Okay, and home sweet home, finally. My God. I got a lot of good tames now, though, at least. Fine China was amazing, the Stygi was amazing, Direwolf was amazing, and now this. Oh yeah, I gotta get me a saddle for you. 30% imprinted already, that's probably good damage right there. We'll run around and do a lot of murdering on you, I tell you. So, I don't know what to do with this. I guess just put him in there. Don't really know what else to do here. That's what I need for a Thylacoleo saddle. Literally just some fiber. I'm telling you. Fiber is the key to the whole thing right now. It is the key to it all, I'm telling you. Okay, we're gonna grab some fiber. We're gonna make a Thylacoleo saddle. We are going to have a mounted Thylacoleo today. All right, and boom, just like that, we're on a Thyla. And now I've completely and totally nullified the need for that little parkour arena up there, because I can just run up and down walls with this thing. That's amazing. Okay. Still doesn't hit that hard, but you know, the bleed at least, you know what I mean? At least that's good, right? Kinda, sorta. Oh, you're attacking something over there. Oh, you're attacking. Oh, and you've got a baby, don't you? Baby's Dzungariotherium, and it's level 90. Oh, there's so many babies. The babies on this are ridiculous. I swear I could probably, like, if I could just kill a whole bunch of the adults, I could just be swimming in tons and tons of babies. That sounds disgusting. That's really disgusting. So anyways, yeah, I think right there looks like a pretty good place to end this. I am progressing so wildly fast on this. I'm getting so very lucky with what I'm finding. I'm still living in a shack here, and I got some industrial tier equipment already. We're swimming around in fabricator tier items. I got shields, I got blueprints, I've got all kinds of good stuff, and I don't even know, I don't know what to do with myself now. Like, I had this idea for progression and whatnot, and it's already done. So I guess that's great. We're gonna go ahead and wrap it up here, though. Got a lot of good tames now, a lot of new friends, especially you. Glad to welcome you to the tribe. That'll definitely be handy. We might take you into some caves now. We got that one over there in the canyon to deal with, so we might just go run that one next time. Knock a cave out already, that'd be amazing. But yeah, as always, if you're liking the videos, you like the content, you want to see more, leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment, tell me what you think. I'm very excited to hear your feedback. How ridiculous has this been? It's like, it's not quite Ragnarok levels of ridiculousness, because if you've seen what I got out of Red Drops on that map, you'd understand. It's absolutely insane. I got a grinder out of that instead, I think. I got an industrial grinder on Ragnarok and the cooking pot instead of the chemistry bench, so that's crazy. But anyways, though, like I said, we're gonna wrap it up here. So, thank you so much for stopping by and checking me out. I really appreciate it. And as always, whatever it is, wherever you are, day or night, I hope you have a good one of those. And I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.